There we go. Okay, amazing. All right, so welcome again to those of you who have just pressed play. Please make sure that you're sitting up against the wall like me if you can, um, to get the most out of this class. All right, I'm going to mute everyone here and then we're going to go for it. All right, so we're going to actually start in standing. Sorry, Dad. um, Ideally, with your back against the wall. Okay, so you're going to stand with your feet a little bit in front of the wall, your bum against the wall. And if your wall is cold, now you're going to discover it. So you're going to stand with your back against the wall. I want you to allow the back of your head to touch the wall as well. So almost kind of weirdly lying down in a way because you can feel the wall behind you supporting you. Make sure that your feet are looking the same. So if you look down at your feet, they're a little bit wider than hip width distance. They're at the same level. One foot isn't turned out more than the other foot. They're really looking pretty equal. One foot isn't further forward than the other. Good. And then just try and get the back of your skull against the wall as well. Nice. So just noticing your contact points of your body with the wall behind you. We've got bam, back of the pelvis, so the back of your butt. Try and find the center points of your tailbone here. So you're not on the right butt cheek, not on the left butt cheek, just as you would be lying down. If we travel up from the tail, we get into lower back territory. We're going to do a couple of pelvic tilts here into the lower back. So we need to bend our knees a little bit just to take slack out of the system. So we bend our knees a little. If you've got locked out knees, it's not going to go so nice. So bend your knees. And then we're going to round into our lower back, squish your lower back into the wall, and then arch into your lower back. Allow your lower back to pull away from the wall. So if you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm literally doing tuck and arch, tuck and arch against the wall. Okay. So just make sure your knees are bent. We're going to exhale to tuck. Inhale to arch. Start to tune into what you feel against the wall when you tuck. So unless you've got a spinal fusion in your lower back, you, I'm hoping, might start to feel that when you tuck, you're almost pulling your spine and curling your spine down and forward. So feel that lengthening action that happens when you tuck, um, like a decompressive effect to pull and lengthen your tailbone essentially to that space between your knees. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just keep feeling what's happening against the wall and what's happening in your lower back. Okay. Keep going with your tucks. Start to tune into your middle back. You might notice that as you tuck, your middle back almost lowers slightly against the wall. So you feel your vertebra of your middle and lower back. What changes when you do this little tuck movement? Last two. So feeding your spine down and forward. Last time. Very nice. Take your back to the wall. Try and find some semblance of neutral. And then just notice where your neck is right now, your natural kind of happy place where you have your neck. For me personally, my chin is poked forward. So let's experience tucking our chin back towards our throat and then allowing our chin to poke forward. And what you should start to feel is the back of your skull glide down and up the wall. So again, there's like this reciprocal echo. You do one thing and the rest of the body will follow. Okay. If you're not sure what I'm doing, come in close here. I'm doing that and that, that and that. So when my chin pokes forward, my lower back is going to arch. When I draw my chin back, my neck is sorry, my neck is going to arch. When I draw my chin back, my neck is going to lengthen. Feel that. So when your neck lengthens, the back of your skull goes up. So Jill, the question that you had for me on Instagram, this movement is great. So as gravity starts to take its toll, and not even then, just in general, if you sit behind a desk all day, if you look at your phone a lot, our chin starts to poke forward, we start to get neck pain. This movement against the wall, it's like a little silver bullet. Highly recommend it. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now keep your little chin tuck. Keep the tuck of the chin going. Try and allow your palms to face up and your hands to the back of your palms to touch the wall behind you. So as if your hands are on the floor. And then just notice, are the back of your shoulders actually touching the wall? See if you can actually open up your chest so much so the back of your shoulders touch the wall as well. Once you do that, just notice what happens into your lower back and into your neck. Can you draw your ribs down? So pull your ribs back into the wall. Try and get contact with your middle and upper back into the wall behind you. So you're literally stuck there like a fly on a piece of sticky paper. Okay. Draw your chin back to your throat again. See if that's even doable, if that's possible. Try and relax your shoulders down so you're not, soften the shoulders. Good. And then let's see if we can slowly draw left ear towards left shoulder, then right ear towards right shoulder. So you're literally gliding the back of your skull against the wall from left to right. Feeling the stretch into your neck. So hypothetically speaking right now, you're neutral in your spine, using the wall behind you as this feedback thing. But we still have the effect of gravity pressing down on us, unlike when we lie on our back. So it's a little bit more functional. Start to notice if you peel away from the wall on one side or the other side. Keep going. Ear to shoulder, one side. Glide your skull against the wall, ear to shoulder, other side. Squeeze your shoulder blades down for 4. Just make sure your knees are bent. There we go. Thank you. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it back to center. Relax your hands here, letting them hang by your sides. We're going to come into a roll down. We're going to nod our chin towards our throat and slowly start to peel yourself down. You're not going to go all the way because your knees are a little bit bent. You're going to end in this little position here. And you're going to slowly feed your spine back up the wall till the back of your skull touches. So notice when you tuck your chin towards your throat, you're feeding your spine up and over. Yeah. So we tuck the chin. You might even feel your t-shirt glide up the wall as your spine feeds itself up and over like candy cane or the hook of an umbrella. That's what you're literally turning your upper spine into now. And then slowly bring yourself back to the wall. Good. Let's go for about 5 more. Tune into your body. So feel as you feed your spine down, if you're leaning or tending towards going one way, maybe towards the left or towards the right, and as you feed your spine back up into the wall and lengthen, do you feel both sides of your back touch equally when you come up? Okay, 3 to go. Tuck your chin first. So you're getting the nod of the chin every time. So nod of the chin, then you're coming down, hanging forward. Let your shoulders hang heavy, and then feed your spine back up like zombie apocalypse, Yes, nice. Paula. Good. Last 2. So you gotta let your spine go one vertebra at a time. Your chest is going to sink towards your thighs, and then one vertebra at a time on the way back up. Good. Okay, I said one more. Let's do one more. Okay, just one more. And then come all the way up. Nice. Okay, bring your feet back towards the wall and just stand up super tall. So you're not bending your knees anymore and you've got all the weight down through your feet. Okay, we're going to come into normal roll down. So we're going to inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, take them wide out and around and down. Nod your chin towards your chest. Slowly feed your spine down. Imagine the wall was behind you, but it's not really anymore. You might need to walk a little bit further forward if your bum touches the wall. If your bum is touching the wall, it's a bonus because you're going to feel your bum glide up the wall and then feel your bum glide down the wall again as you roll up. Nice. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Good. Exhale, wide out and around. Nod your chin towards your chest. Slowly come down. Bend into your knees just a little, not max bend, but just a little. Come down. And up. Can we go for 2 more? I'll just do profile for a bit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Nod your chin. Folding in on yourself like a Swiss roll, like a centipede. Did you say roulade? Maybe. Slowly come up. All right, last time. Inhale. Good. Exhale, circle. Nod your chin. Come down. Good. All the way down now. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, slowly roll it up. Well done. Take yourself back to the wall with your bent knees, spine against the wall completely, back of the skull against the wall. Good. Get your lower back into neutral. So do a few little pelvic tilts to find your neutral spine. And then take your elbows out to the side like you're in a hold up. Okay. Terrible analogy, but it is what it is. Cactus arms. Now, a lot of us will struggle to get our palms to the wall. You can extend your wrists, but just know that you're compensating to get there. Okay. From here, we're going to slowly take one arm up, other arm down. Try not to lose contact with the wall. Okay. Good. Bend your knees. Yes. Try and keep the back of your skull against the wall. Keep your chin tucked back. So you might notice as we try and basically mobilize to the shoulders and side body. So just the shoulders moving for now. Try not to actually side bend through your spine. Yeah, so Paula, keep your spine steady. Just move your shoulders. Just your arms. Try not to side bend into your spine. There we go. Your arms are going to start to burn. 3. Good. 2. 1. Nice. Let your arms hang by your sides for a second. Shake them out. Good. Now try and get your lower back to really press into the wall. Okay, so lower back is going to be in contact with the wall. Bend your knees. Take yourself back into cactus arms. Tuck your chin back towards your throat. Get as much length through the back of your neck as you can. Draw your ribs down into the wall behind you. And then you're going to try and do both arms up. Don't lose the wall. That's your challenge. Okay, with the back of your forearms. And then squeeze your elbows into your sides. Good. So this stuff here that we're doing now is incredible for posture, back of your neck, keeping the length through the back of your neck, shoulder blade health, which translates to neck, shoulder, upper back health. 3, it's going to burn in your arms. Good. Try and get those elbows nice and low. 2, so burny. Oof. I don't know about you, but for me, it really is burny. Last one, in my shoulders. Good. And release. Oh my word. I used to do it every day when I had an office job. When I discovered Pilates originally. Great idea if you sit at a desk. Okay, so we're going to turn profile view to the wall. Doesn't matter which side you go on. I've got my right hand against the wall if you want to copy me. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to take my right leg against the wall as well. So right leg against the wall, left foot on the ground. So one leg is like literally pushing into the wall itself. That hip is also pushing into the wall. Now, I want you to try and imagine that your leg that is against the wall is going to push the wall over. It's called an isometric contraction. I want you to push with 80% of your strength, that right leg into the wall. What you're going to feel is the left thigh switch on as well. So push your right leg into the wall. Push, 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 push. You got one leg pushing into the wall. 10, 9, 8. Bend your knee, put it against the wall, and push it into the wall. So the knee that's against the wall is the bent one. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Other side. So you're going to go. If your left hip is against the wall, it's your left leg that is bending and going into the wall. Yes. Straighten out that right leg. Get it nice and long. Get really tall. And you're going to push the wall over with your thigh. So both hips are working in tandem, right? Like you've got this one standing leg and the one that's pushing against the wall. You're going to feel them both power up. Push it into the wall. Really try and push it over as much as you can. For 8, push. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release your leg from the wall. Take your back to the wall again. Feet parallel, hip width distance. Bend into your knees. We're coming into a wall sit. So this is going to fire up your legs here, okay? We want burn in the thighs. Lower back against the wall. Try and get a little bit lower. So 90 degrees ideally between the knee and the hip. All 10 toes pressed into the floor. Lower back nice and long. Hold it and breathe here. Nice. I'm going to try and hold for about a minute. Notice the weight distribution in your feet. Try and get it really equal. Feel the back of your body against the wall. Get a little bit more length through the nape of your neck. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of it, however you like. Good. Turn again, right hip against the wall, right hand against the wall. This time, slightly different. We're going to allow ourselves to take the left leg out to the left. So if you can't see me, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to take my left leg out to the left. Okay. So there. All right. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Left leg out to the left and release. Left leg out to the left and release. Now, as you move, just notice when that left leg goes out to the left, does your right shoulder kind of drift closer towards the wall? If your answer is yes, don't let that happen. Keep your torso dead still. So the left leg glides to the left, but your shoulder, your right shoulder does not drift closer towards the wall. You know, your torso is going up, not to the right. 6. That's it. 5. Good. 4. You can soft bend into that right knee. 3. Keep your torso really tall. 2. 1. Hold it out. Draw a little circle over to the left with that left leg through the hip. 8. Soften your shoulders. 6. Beautiful. Lengthen through the crown of your head. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Reverse it. 8. 7. Use your tummy muscles to stay really strong and tall. 6. 5. 4. Good. 3. 2. 1. Nice. Take it straight over to the other side. So the cool thing about doing side leg work standing is that both legs work. Cool. Same thing here. Use the hand that's against the wall as a gauge for how much torso compensation you have. The right leg reaches out to the right, lengthen through the crown of your head. We're going straight up in terms of energy out through the crown, and we're lifting and lowering. Lifting, good, and lowering. Notice as you lift, does your right shoulder want to kind of drift towards the wall? Try and make that your biggest challenge. The right leg goes up, but torso doesn't side bend. 6. Nice, everyone. 5. 4. Draw your low belly in and up. 3. Just a little. 2. And here we go. Lift. We pulse up. We circle. Not pulse. Circle. 8. 7. 6. 5. Stay strong. Lengthen through the crown. 4. 3. 2. 1. Reverse it for 8. You've got this. 7. 6. 5. Ribs in. 4. 3. Looks good. 2. 1. Very nice. Taking your bum back to the wall, your back to the wall. I don't know about you, but I find that more burny than lying on my side. Makes sense though. Back to the wall, bending into the knees, wall sit. Number 2. Let's come down. Okay, so get your feet situated in a place that feels nice for you. Okay. Try get your lower back against the wall, back of the neck against the wall, soften your shoulders. Holding to breathe. Nice. If you want a little bit more here, in your wall sit, you can raise one heel up and then slowly lower it down. Other heel up, slowly lower it down. So when you lower, that's really the magic moment. So you lift your heel up, we lower nice and slow, like you're kind of stepping through really thick mud or maybe toffee. Let's go for 8. So the heel goes up and then the heel goes straight back down. 6. 5. Almost there. 4. Keep breathing. You've got this. 3. 2. 1. Nice. And then slowly bring yourself up, however you can. Nice. Well done, well done, well done. We're going to do another 2 sets of the side leg work, okay, and the wall sit. And then we're going to lie on our back and do some wall bridges. I see, is Dad gone? He's like, out. Okay, from here, taking right hand against the wall, left leg reaching out long. We're going to lengthen through the crown, draw your low belly in. So just watch for rib flare. How's that? Okay, there we go. And we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Watch the trajectory of your thigh. So if your leg goes slightly forward, you are using more hip flexor than glutes. You are in a human toaster and your leg is, if it goes forward, you're going to get burnt. If it goes back, you're going to get burnt. You want to go straight out to the side, okay? Good. Watch the shoulder drift towards the wall once you get that movement. It's actually annoyingly limiting when you get your, when you lose the compensation. 5. Good. Well done. That's nice. 4. 3, unless you're a gymnast or a dancer. 2. Okay, last time. Lift, hold. From here we circle again. 8. 7. Maybe go no hands. Balance it. 6. 5. 4. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head, looking forward. 3. 2. 1. Reverse it. 8. Maybe go no hands. 6. Nice. 5. 4. Keep lengthening through the crown of the head. Energy lifts you from that right foot. 2. 1, and release. Oh my goodness gracious me. Other side. It's like someone just, yeah, punched you in the butt. Okay. Other side. Here we go. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Really imagine, like from that left foot up, out through the crown, your one super beautiful long line of energy through to the sky. Right leg out to the side. Soft bend into your left knee, and then get your movements, your lift and lower. So the prime muscle that we use for this movement is a muscle called gluteus medius, one of your bum muscles, one of the glutes. And it's like one of those kind of keys to so many things according to research. So it would be like key to knee health, um, even ankle stability and balance, hip health. So it's a fantastic movement to do. Last 4. A lot of people like to do clams. I'm not the biggest fan of clams. 2. Last one, lift, and then you're going to circle it out. Watch the compensation. So notice how much you're using the wall. Maybe take your left hand away from the wall, balance it. 6. Good. Very nice. 5, but keep your length. Draw your belly in, shoulders down. 4, 3. Nice. 2. Imagine literally being beamed up to the sky. And then reverse. 8. Lift and lengthen, but shoulders go down. 5, 4. Looking good, everyone. Keep it up. 3. Draw the ribs in if you can. 2. Nice. 1. Release. Oh, goodness. Can we still walk? That is the question. Right. So last wall sit here. Wall sit. Great for quads. Okay, so muscles at the front of our legs. We come back to the wall, bend into the knees, get your foot positioning. It's tricky if you're on a slippery carpet, so hopefully that's not killing your vibe too much. All right, holding your sit. See if you can reach your arms long out in front of you. Nice. Yeah, you can do that as well, Paula. That's cool. And then maybe lifting both heels up and lowering them down. You might adjust your feet position if you want to go there. So both heels up, both heels down. Look at your feet. If you are going heels up, when your heels come up, you're not letting your ankle roll out to the side. Okay. So it's as if a piece of string, pull the knees up and let them come straight down. To feel the weight in your big toes. Try for 8 to go. Maybe get a little lower in your sit. 7. Good. 6. Very nice. Back of the head against the wall. Tuck your chin back. 5. You've got this. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice. And then slowly come out. I feel like you could have been there for longer. You did great. Well done. All right. Now we're going to lie on our back. I just want you to take a quick look at what I'm going to do because I'm going to have my back to you for a second. You're going to have your feet against the wall. It's kind of self-explanatory. We're basically going to bridge. Feet against the wall, lying on your back like this. You're basically in a wall sit again, but without that intensity on your quads. Okay, so I'm just going to look back to see you. Feet against the wall. Nice, thanks, Jill. That's a cool angle. Lovely. All right, so such a nice feeling this. So you can see your feet quite well. Hopefully your knees are bent. Just make sure that your feet are not doing anything weird. So no wonky feet. Point them straight up, point your toes towards the ceiling. Hands relaxed alongside your body. We're going to inhale at the bottom to prepare. We're going to exhale, tuck and round into the lower back and start to bring yourself up into your bridge. You might have to adjust where your torso is, but remember a Pilates bridge is not like a yoga bridge. We keep our ribs down in a Pilates bridge. We scoop our belly in. Whereas in a yoga bridge, we let the ribs flare when we come into that back bend, but we're not doing that here in Pilates, okay? So get yourself up and then slowly lower your spine down one vertebra at a time. Feeling that long journey down. Good, keep going, and we lift up. Yeah, you might do a few little adjustments. So if you've ever done Pilates reformer before, you'll remember or you'll know that when you bridge, you have your feet on an elevated surface, and then you feel like you have this longer journey down. And that's kind of nice about the wall, because you'll notice that you have more air time for your spine. When you bring yourself up into your bridge, I want you to feel almost as if your feet are dragging you up. You want to think, without actually moving your feet, that you're kind of driving your feet through the wall and squeegeeing them down, as if your heels want to drag down towards the skirting board. And then slowly lower your spine. So start to use your foot connection into the wall to really create that movement. So feet press into the wall, feet drag you up. Feel the activation through the back of your legs. Inhale at the top, pause for a moment, and then exhale to slowly bring yourself down. We're going to go for about 6 to 8 more of these. We want to feel the back of our legs switch on. Okay, our hamstring muscles. When we do our wall sit, we work our quads, the muscles at the front of our legs. When we did our side leg lifts, we worked our glutes. Now we're working our hamstrings. So 360 degrees around the hip joints. Exhaling, coming down. Go for 4 more. Move with your breath. Feel the connection into the wall. Notice you're rolling to the pinky toe edge or big toe edge. Try and keep that nice continuous equal contact through the entire foot. Yeah, pinky toe, big toe, heel. Last 2. I can see you, which is great. Okay, if you have the energy, if you've got the muscle, the muscle power, stay up on the next one. Okay, so you're going to come up, stay up, and pause. Just like we did in our wall sit, you're going to lift both heels up, slowly lower them back down. So the lift is kind of quick, but I want you to lower your heels back to the wall, like almost apprehensively. Okay, right? So, or curiously rather than apprehension. Okay, lift and lower. The heels go up and down. Let's try for 6 more. Up. Try keep pinky toe contact with the wall if you can. 5. Spread your toes really wide. 4. Slowly down. 3. 2. And 1. And then lower your spine down. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a little wee moment there. You can rock from side to side. Right, we're going to do 2 more sets of bridging. Just want to do a quick time check. Oh, time is flying. All right, coming down. All right, feet against the wall again. Parallel hip width distance. Hands relaxed alongside you. Let's see if we can now come into a single leg variation. So pick a leg, pick a foot that you want to try with first to stay against the wall. The other leg goes into tabletop position. Okay, from here, if this doesn't work so well for you, you can always put your foot on a chair and that will work quite nicely as well. But let's give it a go. We're going to tuck, pick our pelvis up, come into that single leg glute bridge, and then slowly lower yourself back down on the center line of your spine. And we tuck. Pick our pelvis up. Slowly lower down that center line of your spine. see if it's available to you here to reach your arms up overhead on the ground. So like my arms are in line with my ears on the floor, overhead behind me. Yeah, so I'm taking my hands up and back there. Yes. If I had them there, then I'm going to reach them back overhead. Yeah. Good. 4 to go. Try and find that straight line down your spine. 2. Last time, take it up, hold it up at the top if you can, stay lifted, heel on that side, on the foot that's on the wall is going to go up and down for 8. So it's like a single leg heel lift in the bridge. Keep drawing your belly in, keep really tucking your tailbone under, you're scooping your tummy in and up, lengthen through the back of your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch which foot is on the wall. Take that leg off into tabletop that was just working. Lower your spine down. Bring it up. Going for 8. Nice. And down. Good. 7. Slowly down. That's it. 6. And down. Try and get a little bit more height now in that lift. 5. And down. Make sure you can feel your pinky toe on the floor. Oh, on the wall. 3. Coming straight down the spine. Find that straight line. 2. Last time. Lift and hold if you can. Either you're just holding and breathing, or if you can, lift your heel up and down. Go for it for 8. 7. Remember that lowering down is the really important bit. So we lift up, that's easy. Lower slow. 5. You might feel like a vibration through your leg as you lower the heel down slowly. That's normal. 3, 2, and 1, and take it all the way down. Nice. Okay. Well done. We're going to change position. So for this next one, take a look first and then get into it. It's a bit strange. Essentially, we're going to be kind of handstanding against the wall. So I'll straighten my legs. I'm going to take my hands to the wall behind me, and then I need to straighten out my arms against the wall. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get into this position with my hands against the wall. Okay. So I'm lying down, straighten arms. Good, Paula, exactly. Just straighten out the arms if you can. So yes, if you guys can see Paula, pink t-shirt. I know you'll know as if you need another introduction. But anyway, straight arms against the wall, or hands at least against the wall. If you've got skirting boards, that's fine. Your wrist will just be in more of an acute angle. Okay. All right. So here we are. Imagine you're in a handstand, right? And your hands are against the wall. You can feel your back against the floor, the back of your head against the floor. Now, see if you can get your lower back pressed into the floor. Lower back pushes into the floor, ribs draw down into the floor. Okay. So really get that tuck. Now, see if with that you can lift your left leg up towards the sky and then slowly lower your left leg back down. Right leg up and down. Now, once you get the movement, you might be thinking, God, what is this? You need to push the wall away. So I want you to imagine that through your arms, you are trying to push the wall over. Okay. So keep pushing the wall away. What that's going to do is then make your ribs flare. So pull your ribs into the ground, push the wall away, pull your ribs into the ground, push your lower back into the floor. Keep moving your legs up and down. 5. Good. Keep drawing those ribs down. Keep pushing the wall away. 4. Keep lengthening through the back of your neck. 3, 2, 1. Keep that position in your upper body. Bend into your knees and take your legs in tabletop position. Press your lower back into the floor. Push your lower back strongly into the floor. Push your hands into the skirting boards, into the walls. Really push the wall away. Push the wall away. Straighten out through the arms as much as you can. Push the wall away. Push the wall away. Draw your ribs down. Good. Now come into your single leg swaps. Keep pushing the wall away. See if you can get your right foot to tap the floor. Bring it back up. Left foot to tap into the floor. Bring it up. You're going to feel this is like a lot harder than usual if you are pushing the wall away. Okay. Nice. Keep going. So if I do it here against this wooden thing, good. You've got 6. Keep pushing the wall away, push the wall away, draw the ribs down. 5. Good, well done. Keep moving. 4. Try and exhale as the leg goes down. 3. Push your index finger mounts through the wall. 2. 1. Nice. And then relax for a moment. Keep your arms up overhead, but just relax for a sec. You can put your feet on the ground. Breathe. All right. I'm going to do that one more time. If it's available to you in your legs, you're going to try and do a straight leg scissor up and down. If not, single leg stretch. Okay. So set up again. I'm just using this thing now so that you can see me. I'm going to push into, this is the TV cabinet. Arms super straight. I'm pushing the wall away. And I'm going to draw my ribs into the floor. I'm going to push my lower back into the floor. So it's quite a strong imprint through the spine, strong tuck. And then I'm going to take my legs into tabletop position. Let's go for it together. Take a breath in. On your exhale, stretch one leg forward out in front of you. Inhale to bring it back. Other leg. Inhale to bring it back. So as the leg goes forward, I want to push my arms even more through the wall. Good. 5. Nice. 4. Push the wall away. Push the wall away. 3. Good. Well done, everyone. Imprint the spine. 2. Draw the ribs down. 1. Okay. Either stick with that or straighten your legs up towards the sky if it's available to you. Press your lower back into the ground. Nice. Well done, everyone. And then slowly lower one leg down and up. Keep pushing the wall away. Push the wall away more, more, more for 8. Lengthen through the back of your neck. 7. Tuck your chin back towards your throat. 5. Point through the toes. 4. Almost there. 3. I have to say that to myself. 2. And 1. And release. Whew. Relax your arms, feet down to the ground. Very nice, very nice. Okay, just give yourself a little bit of space away from the wall. Let your hands go out or your arms go out into a T shape or a cactus shape on the floor. So cactus on the ground, cool. And then you're just going to slowly allow yourself to windscreen wipe from side to side through the knees, coming into a gentle spinal twist. Take a few breaths on one side before you go to the other side. Let the back of your shoulders relax, the back of your head relax. And ribs really soften and melt down into the floor. All the tension that you built into your body, that intense pushing, that activation that comes from within. Try and let that go now. And then slowly bring your knees up through center over to the other side. If you want to look over the opposite shoulder, you can. Don't feel like you have to. Try and let go of tension on this side. Front of the shoulders, soften into it. Sides of the hips, try and relax. Nice. Slowly bring your knees up through center. We're going to hug our knees in towards our chest. Turn yourself into a tiny little ball. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And then you're just going to roll up into seated. Straighten your legs up long in front of you for a second. Reach your arms up tall. And then fold yourself in half. Relax your shoulders, holding on to whatever you can grab. Doesn't matter if it's foot, knee, shin, ankle, doesn't matter. Notice how your chin might want to really poke forward here. Magnetize the back of your skull up towards the sky behind you to lengthen through the back of your neck. Breathing into the back of your lungs for 3. Relax the muscles in your face. 2. 1. And then slowly bring yourself up. Well done, everyone. I think that's us. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's see. But yeah, well done to you. I'm going to pop the recording off on the YouTubes. There we go. Cool. How do